to the cloud. And let's hope that this actually goes to our live streaming service. We'll find out here in just a moment, won't we? It looks like it's connecting. It is connecting, and we are live. It is awesome to be live. Welcome, everybody. We have 12 people here already. We got 7 likes. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We got a lot of people on the panel, but it looks like we got a lot of people over here in the super chat. We got Joshua Marsh, which is also on the panel, but he's saying hello, everybody. John Wayne's in the house. I'm surprised that John Wayne's not out flying. JP Tulo, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Bill H is in the house. Tommy Sutherland, Gary Simmons. Let's see who else. Will Fly, he's also on the panel tonight. Tony Marzano. Goldie Thiel is in the house. Welcome. Copay J. Charlie Walsh. Hello, everyone. Mark McElroy from Paralife PPG is also Fly Swamper saying hello. I think that we got everybody so far that's in the super chat. So if you want to say hello in the super chat, we'll try to shout you out on the live show. So let's go ahead and say hello to everybody on the panel as we are waiting for Matt Minyard to jump on. As always, my name is Sean Simons, PPG Grandpa. I'm your host tonight, but everybody else here is also your host too. Let's go ahead and jump over to paramomusa.com since she's got her pom-poms. You got your pom-poms tonight, right? There we go. We got the pom-poms.
We got my pom-poms. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Monday night. No place to be. Hello, chatters. Hello, viewers. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're waiting on our guest, Matt Minyard. He should be here shortly. I was running a little bit late. It's all good. We're all going to hang out, have a good time. And thank you for all being here tonight.
And for all the people that are listening later on our audio podcast. So, you know, if you guys just search for PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast on your favorite podcasting app, you'll be able to find us. We're everywhere, including on Audible. Just search for Paramotor Podcast on Audible, on Amazon, on Amazon Prime. I think you can do it there too and see us. It's crazy. We're everywhere. But welcome, Linda. What? Oh, okay. Linda also helps book our guests, and we've got guests booked until the rest of this month, into September next month, and also October. You're right. We got
working on October.
So if you want to be on the show, it looks like Matt is jumping on. Matt is jumping on. Great. So if you want to be on the show, get up with paramomusa.com and she will hook you up. We also got Will Fly from Will Fly PPG. What's up, Will Fly?
Hey, Monday night. Looking forward to a good show.
It's definitely going to be a good show. Have you you posted a new video, right? Just the Tip?
I did. Just the Tip 4.0. So yeah, check it out. willflyppg.com, or you just search for Will Fly on YouTube.
Awesome. Well, glad that you are here. If you guys have any questions tonight, make sure that you tag Will Fly. Jim is also going to be looking in the chat to see if you got any questions for Matt. We also got Jim from Canada, eh? He burnt a hole in his piston, but yet his money still smells like maple syrup. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
So what happened to your piston? Just burn a hole in it?
Yeah, it got too hot, obviously, melted a hole into it. Big, a chunk of it, the size of a dime, popped out and then crunched against the head of the cylinder head. So it all stopped and I came out of the air.
Oh no. So that was your first big time motor out, yes?
Yes, it was the first one that I couldn't fix really easily.
Sounds like it's going to be a pain in the butt. I hope that you get it all worked out, buddy.
Thank you. I've got a lot of support up here, so it's going well.
Good deal. All right, thank you, Jim, for being on the panel tonight. We also got Joshua Marsh. What's up, bud?
Not much. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. He's going to be helping us out a little bit too. So if he sees any questions, he'll be able to let us know also. We also got Sean Lee He's traveling. He's with his wife. Is that what you said, Sean? You're with your wife heading over to get some plants?
Yeah, we're going over to Lowe's to get my wife a new plant. She loves plants. She's got a green thumb.
Well, that sounds awesome to me. Well, you guys have fun. If you want to say hi or chat with us tonight, just go ahead and say hi. You're on the panel.
10-4.
Awesome. Matt, we see that you're in here. Go ahead and start your video. And we'll go ahead and introduce you. Actually, there's no introducing Matt Minyard. I mean, really, guys, there's no introducing Matt Minyard. You know Matt Minyard from all the cool stuff he's done, including that really awesome documentary, Paramotoring the Americas.
Everyone knows Matt.
Yes. And matter of fact, we got a lot of links down below. So if you want to see some of the things that Matt has done, we got a bunch of links below. There's Matt. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You made it.
Matt, thanks for joining us.
Hey, how's it
Good to
going?
see you.
It's
Yeah.
good. You just land or something?
Yeah, I was flying. I was asking, it's 7 p.m. and you guys said 9. So I'm out here. I'm trying to flip the camera. So yeah, I got a whole hour I'm about to sacrifice so that I can talk to you guys about flying.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Well, since you're already here and we already introduced everybody on the panel, if you turn your phone sideways, we'll be able to see your picture a little bit better here on Zoom.
Sideways is better.
Much better. It's wider. We can see more stuff. Yay.
Nice.
Well, Matt, since you got the phone and you're showing paramotor stuff, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us how you got into paramotors, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I got you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Matt Minyard, and how did I get into paramotor? And I saw a video of pretty much something like this, where a guy's flying. Are y'all good, bro? What you need?
A starter.
A starter. You have one?
I need to get mine.
Where's it at?
Huh?
Where's it at?
It's up in there. I was really hoping.
So
Huh?
I'm just doing a live show. I think we're started, huh? Did we
We
go
are
early?
we are live, buddy. We are live.
Yeah. All right, cool. So guys, how did I start flying? Geez, always wanted to. So saw a video about how to take off. Realized it wasn't $500,000 to own one, and then pretty much signed up the next moment right after that. You know,
You've been flying for how many years now?
10 plus years. Yeah,
Wow.
it's been 10 years over in April. Yeah, so much. I lost you guys. Am I supposed to see you guys? Where we at?
Well, we're all here, but this is all about you. It's not about us. So it's really good that you're out, showing us some paramotors. Are those your friends' paramotors? Are you at a flying? Where are you right now?
Oh, we're just at the beach. Yeah, we're just over here at the beach having a training session. This is one of my newest students who started, I think, on Thursday. And then I think he was soloing Friday and Saturday. Here it is Sunday again. And he's just can't get enough of kiting.
Yeah.
Good wings right there.
Pretty colors.
Yeah. So let's see. Where's my cam? Yeah, so we're out here at the beach because it's very, very flyable compared with inland at home where it rains most of the days in July and August.
So how long you been teaching?
Let's see, I started to teach probably 2014. I had a job as an apprentice teaching. That was the first moments,
And how many students you have out right now?
What do you mean have out? Oh, I have out in the world.
Oh, well, you said that you had a student out there right now. Do you have more than just that
Oh,
one
no.
student?
There's just one. This is Jared. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're everyone left. They've got to get back to normal schedules this week. But Jared works for himself, so He's out here getting it in.
How old were you when you first started?
I think 18.
Cool.
Yeah, I was 18 when I first got into it. Super nice. Perfect age. If you're a kid watching this, there's no age limits. I taught him to fly at Wyatt at age 9.
Oh,
So,
so you taught Fly at Wyatt.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. Does he come back often? We saw him over at Bad Apples last year, and he was just flying his little single skin wing, just like, he was a professional.
Oh, for sure. He is a pro. I mean, legit. The guy can teach, and he's pretty knowledgeable. He's kited hundreds of hours, and he can land the tandem. He can do wing overs and loops and turn in the thermals and climb out to cloud base from like 1,000. He can get up to 6,000 on the regular. And yeah, Wyatt's awesome.
Do you remember what motor he flies? Because he's
Do I? I mean, I built it for him and flew it first. It's full homemade. Yeah, for sure.
he's really young, really small. So I think that an Adamantium was still too heavy for him. So you built a paramotor.
Yeah, well, we learned about this guy in Utah, Russ Bateman, and his children who fly with him. Shout out to Russ. He's called Paramotor Utah. You guys can check him out. You probably know him. Either way, he taught his kids how to fly, and we watched his videos first. All right, I'm getting questions on the screen. This is crazy. Kind of a lot going on. So anyhow, this guy Russ, he chose the DLE-170, which is a remote control aircraft engine. He mounted it to his homemade contraption for his family to fly. I happened to notice and watch the video. Then I bought it, well, thanks to Wyatt's father. Wyatt's father, Steve, bought a DLE-170. I gave Wyatt a PAP stainless steel frame. And yeah, we had Wyatt set up on a small, like miniature cage, mini frame, mini RC motor. It weighs like under 30 pounds and has an electric start. So for Wyatt, he weighs 65 pounds. So he could use a underneath 30-pound motor and do just fine.
Is that similar to those AliExpress's paramotors that they get from China?
Man, I don't know anything about it. I think it is a Chinese motor. I don't know about Chinese paramotors, but I know the DLE-170 is just a hobby motor. Twin cylinder, rip roaring. We call it air tractor. It's super loud. And there's a project called Mini Mott that my friend Rafael and I have been flying with the 170. And the 170's got enough thrust to actually use if you're 200 pounds. So, and the motor's like underneath 30 pounds total.
Yeah,
So,
sounds like that AliExpress. We're actually going to be having someone come on and talking about this little really light paramotor that you can get from China with
yeah,
the remote control type of engine. That's probably the same thing that you're talking about, and it's like $2,000 for everything, and it has electric start.
that sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean, my friend's gonna sell them at $5,000 with a motor and an electric start, remote control, and the frame and all that. But to me, it's not reliable enough. Stuff's a bit like messing around. So
Yeah, it seems like a good mess around motor.
yeah, they're cool, but it's not the kind I would use every day. For now, I think they don't last.
That's very possible. Will, I think that there's some questions for Matt.
All right, questions.
So,
Got answers.
yeah, I think he's gonna unmute himself and
I'm here. Yeah, nice to see you, Matt. Looks like you're living the dream.
Oh yeah, daily maintenance for living the dream. That's for sure.
Hey, Bill H wants to know. He wants you to tell us about. I think I know the answer to this, but he wants to know your favorite paramotor.
My favorite paramotor. Oh, the one that works. Yeah. No, but really my favorite paramotor right now is this one here. This is what I've been daily driving. But the more I try this one, the more I really like my MacFly more, actually.
Yeah. What do
Whatever
we,
it works.
what do we got
This
here?
one is this is a PAP, and yeah, so I've done my most recent maneuvers infinity tumbling with this paramotor. This is the first one I used for that. So I'm getting into acro with the motor. But right here, I'm trying to show you guys right here, there's a little bitty bolt that was sticking out like a D-ring. And that thing used to dig into my arm when I was doing the pumping. So I customized it, put it on the inside. It fits a little better.
Right on, man. So did you just start doing infinity tumbles?
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've been testing for the past month. I really like it. I'm gonna show you my student rig in case you guys want to get an idea. Just a bunch of gear. But this is what I solo on a MacFly Moster. Super comfortable. That's what everyone starts with. And then you guys looking for a starter? You got your old one in there, that factory one. Yeah. And then you can see here, I got this one with the 202 with the carbon spars on it. This is the dream right here.
Water cooled, it looks like.
Liquid cooled, super smooth to start. Fuel consumption about half of the Moster. But if I had to pick one paramotor to get, I would fly a Moster 185 for sure, all the time. I mean, that's what you do, right? That's what everyone needs. And then I like the 202 for a couple of reasons, like cross country and smooth power. It's real nice. And for racing, you need to have a 250 or a 300. So.
Right on, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, when I first got into the sport and I was looking to buy something, you were one of the first guys I talked to. Probably should have listened to you and gotten it was the MacFly, you know. But
yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, you live and you learn, right? I mean,
they want to do what they read about. You know, people want what they got a good deal on, but at the end of the day, you have to fly that stuff. So if you don't even like it, or it flies sideways or doesn't fit you, the joke's on you, you know?
Right. Hey, Angela wants to know what beach that is.
Yeah, we're in Crystal Beach, Texas.
There you go, Angela. I think Jim had a question too, Jim. Well, Jim was asking about the 4 other top PPG flyers. If you are one also, who are the 4 top PPG flyers, and are you one of them?
What was the ranking? Top of what?
Yeah, I don't know, Jim. But I can tell you Matt's a good pilot. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want stats or something about that, man, you would statistically see like slalom racing has a ranking, which I just think is kind of dumb, you know? It's not that interesting.
Right.
What else has it? There's no ranking that I really know of, to be clear with y'all. But in terms of being well versed and experienced, done a little bit of racing and acro and teaching and tandem and, you know, working all kinds of different jobs. And I would say, who are the 4 top pilots? And up to you, whoever you fly with. Who's your top?
There you go. So do you enjoy teaching, man?
Oh no, it's no fun.
Yeah? You get your exercise? Right on.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it is, guys. This is brand new dude training, putting in his hour after hours, putting in that work. Sick.
Yeah, he just started yesterday. Is that what you said?
A few days ago.
A few
Yeah,
days ago. He's doing great.
Man, I like the Baja wing a lot. This guy, I'm reading questions. You guys write your questions down. This is also the Baja wing, and it's amazing. I think it's the best A glider that's ever been put together, period. And all A gliders are not the same. A lot of people think that they are the same, and that's like so wrong.
What makes this so much better than like a Mojo or something like that? That's a
Yeah, Mojo to me sucks, to be honest with you guys. And also my world-class teachers don't train on Mojos at all. So, and they won't, they think they suck as well. Because the inflation characteristic is slow and not easy, hangs back, falls back. The speed is slow. If you put the trimmer out, you don't gain much, maybe 2 miles per hour, 3. Then you can't penetrate any wind. Essentially, no one wants to buy it because it's not fun. And then, yeah, so for example, this is an A glider that can penetrate the wind. I'm a small dude. I can fly 27 meter in a lot of high wind with the trim down and still go forwards. You can pull it up in strong conditions and you can gain a lot of speed, like more than you would find in a different A glider. So
29 meters.
I'm finding like essentially everyone who watches YouTube or lives in the USA, it's generally 45 to 55-year-old males, they want to fly a racing wing to go fast. They don't want to race, don't want to turn, they don't want to learn how to fly sharp. So they buy an uncertified reflex wing just for speed. They can't manage it while kiting, they can't inflate well, they get yanked, the dudes are stalling, breaking their bone. Or you just get an A glider that's easy, that has passive safety, and you can go fast, maintaining your safety, and you don't crash at all. So
do students buy this wing for their first wing, or is this just for learning over at your school?
no, it's a wing you would want to buy for your first year to 2 years, if not your whole career. If you're like most of the average, you know what I mean? Most people don't need anything for racing or something hot. That's crazy. That idea alone is crazy, you know?
I hear you. Will, any other questions?
Yeah, you got a few more. Tony Marzano wants to know if you've ever skydived.
Yeah, a couple times. I just went to Skydive Chicago, which is a huge drop zone, and we did the air show at Summerfest, and we were shooting fireworks. We had them taped on our cages, and around 100 skydivers every landing.
That's
Skydive.
pretty cool.
I'm not a skydiver though, not yet. Not licensed.
Yeah. Well, you've done it a couple more times than I have. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
It's tough. To me, it is. Hot Buttered Steve wants to know. He says he sees a ring on your finger. Are you still married to the game?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Flying Flamingo wants to know, are the 4 other PPG flyers? No, wait, we already did that one. All right, so Joshua Marsh.
I mean, we could try hard to name people if you guys want to get educated on who's the man, but I don't know if y'all know anybody like that. You've got to be really really down the rabbit hole to know all that.
Well, the message showed up twice, the same question. Josh Marsh wants to know, how do you like the ITV Baja wings?
Man, I'm tripping out. I don't like it that much.
Okay.
Same thing I fly.
It's not really, I could tell you all about it, but you should try it. So we have demos, we have new wings, we have used ones to mail out and send. And we also have them here on site if you want to show up and learn how to kite better and learn how to fly and take off right. Hey. So we have Baja wings. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, take this off.
And take it off. But guys, I'm telling you now, if you didn't hear it first, the Baja is super sick. And it's gonna change the game. Like an A glider, people think suck, people think can't go fast and can't barrel roll or sat or stall and spin and do fun things. But these can. These are not the same. This is newer technology. So when you trim out, it's not like the same stuff you're used to.
Does it have tip steering or?
No, because that's a reflex wing feature, and this is a standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
How fast would it fly?
Depends on you. Depends on your weight.
I've gotten to 40 mile an hour.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're not gonna be the slow guy.
Mm-mm.
You can hover if you hold brake, but you can trim out and pass up anything you need with a school wing now. So it's pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome. Now, you also did a video with Glenn Tupper, and you paramotored the Americas.
Yeah, that was like the first move. Yeah.
How did you enjoy doing that, and how long was it?
Oh yeah, it was the best trip I've ever been part of. And then it took 110 days. So I think we spent all of April, May, and June, and about half of July on the road every day, going from Texas to Peru. That was sick.
Yeah, I bet. We have the link down below, so if you guys haven't seen the Paramotor the Americas with Matt Minyard and Glenn Tupper, and there was somebody else I can't remember. The link is down below. You should watch that after the podcast. It's really awesome. So,
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
As before, there were many videos online, you know, and most people said we couldn't do the trip and there's no way we could make it. And that was like the community support. And then we made it so far. People loved it. And after that moment, people started to fly cross country. And then things like the Icarus became ideas, you know, but we did all that before there was anyone to like really copy. I'm sure someone's flown farther and higher and all that. I'm just saying, like, we nailed that one in terms of putting it on the map and building a website, doing the YouTube show. We had followers watching the journey and it was sick. That was with a paper map. You know what I mean? It's before all this easy GPS stuff came out. So that was a good trip.
That's awesome. Any questions for Matt from the panel?
There's a lot of questions in the chat here. I've been sending them actually to
I would read them, but I'm not seeing it. So
yeah, my bad. Instead of sending them to I guess everyone, I've been sending them to Jim, but we can get caught up on that. Tony Marzano wants to know, do you do tandems with or without wheels?
yeah, I do both. We can do it all. With and without.
Which do you prefer?
Depends where I'm at.
Right.
Right
I guess
now,
so
I
in
want
person too, right?
I'm foot launching out here on the beach, but if I'm in Kansas or something without any wind, my trike's sick. You know, it depends on how heavy the person is, if they want to run or not. So I use them both. I'm a beast with the trikes. I can do a lot of tandems, foot launch or trike. Yeah,
Right on, man. What do you use for the trike?
I have a few. Top trike, that's a minimal mini trike. Then I have a Pegasus Light. It's a mid-size trike from Greece. And if you've seen in like Endless Foot Drag or something, that's my big trike. That's the Cadillac.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
You got a comment from JP Tulo. I don't know. I guess he's kind of big on TikTok or something. At least that's what he tells me. He says Maria and Matt have the best sunglasses.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah. Who's not famous on TikTok though? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're not sick to have your numbers up, but I think everyone's like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But glasses are sick. I mean, these are mainly to block the wind. These are a gift. So these are nice. Shout out.
Yeah.
Okay. These are like expensive safety goggles.
Are those polarized?
No, that's played. It should be.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, it was Fly Swamper. Ask Matt about wind speeds that he would fly a trike in versus what he would recommend for a normal pilot that might be learning to fly a trike.
I was talking to my buddy, so he asked a question. What are the wind speeds for a trike?
Well, I mean, what wind speeds do you like to, usually have if you're doing it? And then what would you recommend for someone maybe who's learning?
Yeah, I'm like 7. If I get to pick, I want 7 miles an hour. That way my glider's kiting and chilling overhead. And then will I go in no wind? Yep. And then 10 sounds good. 20 on the trike. I need to do a reverse inflation. And then after I reverse with the trike, swoop under it and then go for it. If you do a forward in the trike and it's blowing 20, just be prepared to roll backwards a little bit during the inflation, which is totally part of the plan. So works out. I think though, once it's blowing 20, I stop using my trike. I mean, for what? What's the point?
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, right?
I do have high wind experience with the trike, and I've learned about how to inflate in high wind, and you use your foot brake. As soon as you touch the foot brake, your trike stops, your lines get tight, your glider flies downwind, gets tight, and then inflates. And then after it inflates, I lean it looking to my left, which is with my right brake. And then I steer my trike to the left. I do a turn, get under it, and then I'm good. But not many people train this. So often people say they don't reverse trikes and have never tried. Talk about how they flip. And so I'm obsessed with kiting and learning how to trike well. Yeah. Try to turn my camera there.
There are more questions, Sean. I don't know if you want me to keep going on with them or. Yeah.
Yeah, so how many people we have watching the show? Who's tuned in? What we got? What's going on?
Looks like right now we have 36 people watching. We have 14 likes. So
Cool.
if you guys like Matt, give us some thumbs up. It really helps a lot. Yeah, go ahead and ask the rest of the questions.
All right. Okay, so Jeremy, so let's see, where should I be as a pilot before I go for a tandem exemption?
You should be in the air.
Yeah.
Man, what a question. So I think that to fly tandem, you have to be very good at flying. So you should go to the field and get super good at kiting and flying, and take some advanced courses to learn how to spot land and how to fly strong conditions so you're ready to fly another person.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, that's perfect. That's good advice. I mean, you should
think-
master it yourself.
I think that there's a lot of people who fly tandem right now who have no business flying tandem right now. And they hold it together, I guess, but I don't approve of much or too many people flying a tandem.
Yeah, man. Jeremy, let's see. Any plans on Paramotor the Americas 2 or a similar trip?
Yeah, I mean, there's trips all the time. My whole year is that way. But Paramotor the Americas too. Glenn is getting married, or he's married, and he's got a baby on the way. So I think Glenn's hanging it up. No more Paramotor the Americas for him. And for us, we got some things going on all the time. So yeah, lots of trips. It seems like we're back at it again since the COVID. So going to Turkey, going to Europe, going back to France in like 2 weeks, and then going again in 4 weeks, and going to Turkey after that. And what else we have? Valle de Bravo in Colombia, December and January. So it's full on. It's
Hey,
just-
man. Right on. Well, Sean, I think we are caught up.
Tony Marzano has a question. He was wondering, are you a USPPA instructor?
No. Well, I was, until I realized that, I didn't think that group was alive at all. So I didn't notice what was going on. And then I heard there's new management. And then I realized every dude is a tandem instructor. And then I was like, I don't want to be compared with this. So, as much as you guys know I am and have been a USPPA instructor, I don't think I am. If you were to look me up at this point, I don't think I'm in the game.
It doesn't make you any less of a pilot. I mean, it doesn't take away what you've achieved, man. I mean, I know
Yeah,
you do
I
stuff.
mean, I'm attracted to an organization that puts in the work. And I think that if they were actually evident at a fly-in or did anything to promote education besides just wave the flag of join us, I would love it. And I talked to them about it. They already know. So
Yeah, I think we talked about it on the show before too, that we'd like to see them, the USPPA, out at fly-ins and, getting their hands dirty and talking to other pilots.
I mean, everyone else can spend like $100 to build a website, get some caps and shirts and stickers and say that they're doing big things. And you mean the organization who is doing big things doesn't exist? Yeah. So still waiting on that. Is anyone part of that? Is there a club?
Well, USPPA?
Yeah, I'm saying if there is a club with education, then where do we learn? I don't understand. I don't understand these groups anymore. 10 years later, I'm afraid I didn't notice.
Yeah. How long are you going to be at the beach? Fly Swamper wants to know.
Until a hurricane pulls up, probably. Yeah.
Got one from Bill H. Tell us about the remote towing.
The remote towing's good when it works, but we broke all the equipment throughout, like barely using it. But the remote towing is a dream come true when it's all functioning, and we're trying to fix it up right now. But yeah, it's just like a video game. It seems like you get to go up and then turn downwind and tow yourself up more and do a circle and go up and up and up and up. Stay up literally as long as you feel like it. So, and quietly.
Hey, Matt, Angela's wondering if you have any pet peeves with paramotoring.
I don't know about getting bothered with paramotoring. Running out of gas. I don't know. No, I like it, you know? Paramotoring's sweet.
Good.
So you see yourself staying in paramotoring your entire life, right? I mean, this is not just a fling, this is not just I'll do this for 10, 20 years and then I'm done. This is like a lifelong thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I said I wasn't all in, I'd be lying to you. So yeah, that's it.
I feel you.
Paramotor for the win, dude. Are you kidding? You know how much work we're putting in every year? Jeez. Yeah.
James was also wondering, are you still flying a Gin Carve or are you all into ITV now?
I fly them both. I got a Gen Carve 16 and ITV wings as well. So, man, there's nothing as good as that Carve 16 right now. Not that I had. So that's sick. But yeah, I'm officially sponsored by ITV and loving it too. So I want to put in the work and have a group that works and actually designs new wings that are different. And they've been on it. They've been on it more than the other groups. That's why we have results and new stuff, new gliders that people want. So for sure. Jen, everything's good there. I still like Jen, and we unboxed some new Pegasus wings today and carves, and you know what I mean? Gens are great. I use the Gen Fuse Tandem all the time. So there's no one wing brand that does it all, in case you guys thought so. Certain brands have specialty things like more lift and better turns, and some wings are good for paragliding and some brands are good for paramotor. Sometimes it's not the other way. So
Well, it definitely sounds like you're all in it. I think a lot of people are all in it. Matter of fact, if you guys are in the super chat, if you're all in it and you feel like this is something you're going to do for your entire life, give us a thumbs up and let us know that this is something that you want to do forever. It looks like Angela Preslick also asked, what are your future goals in the sport? Anything in the works that are other than making videos and teaching?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different things. You'll find out. Put it that way. You're gonna see. So we've got a bunch of interesting. How do I even say it? Interesting people who are learning right now. So there's other applications for paramotors, and thankfully, me and several guys are chosen to teach people. So we get to teach some pretty talented people how to use these things. And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. But I mean, in a big picture, we've been rocking for years, doing it, bunch of new gear, always on site every season. So people are just catching wind of that, like how busy we are and how often that we fly and stay out all day, every day. So there's a lot to do already if you come and visit us here, like self-towing and tandem and trike. And, yesterday we flew this guy Wes in his wheelchair. So we do project airtime, tandem flights. And then on a competitive level, I mean, forever it seems, we've been trying to have USA paramotor team. And I went alone to represent the whole nation in the World Air Games after Ryan Shaw stopped competing. I replaced him. That was like 2015. There's nothing significant that has attracted anyone else to do it since then. So there's Ryan Gloka. He's competing now. We tour a lot, and he's doing big things. In terms of the growth of pilots competing and stepping up, if I'm bringing pylon racing to the Gulf, no, I'm not. I'm not your guy. Because people who, no offense to you guys, but people who think they want to race are the worst qualified people for racing, in my experience. You know, like the guy thinks that he's good and then can't turn well, just crashes right before the first turn. So, you know, like we're not ready as a unit for a race. Nobody's flying right. No, not many people are ready. Yeah, we have a school. We train by word of mouth. We like referrals, and we don't advertise because we don't allow everyone to train here. So we're not run of the mill, get your money and barely learn around here. And we like to teach long term around here and retrain people who went to those quick schools where they do a 1 week and send you off. We train those guys here. Retrain them.
Right on. Hey, Sharky in the Sky is asking if you could walk us through a barrel roll. there you go, man.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's just generally like that, you know. Tell me how to barrel roll. It tells you what's wrong with this whole thing. Let's barrel roll and race. I don't know.
So do you think that going to like an SIV course is good to help you as far as like with maneuvers and things like that? When you get a collapse, you know how to shake it out and keep on going. Are you that type of person that thinks that a SIV course is good for people in general?
If it's a good one, yeah. If they brief you and you learn maneuvering, yeah. If it's one that is like pull this and break and yank that and just like put you through the ringer, I don't like those. I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, of course, people need to be educated and take maneuvers training, but I'm afraid it's not well facilitated. So it's a weird thing to suggest around here, you know?
Gotcha.
But I like SIV a lot. I think it's incredible. I think it's really nice. I think it's super serious and people think it's safe because they have a helper, but it's super risky. So if you're not very, very great at kiting and prepared with a nice briefing, I don't think it's a good deal, you know?
Right.
So some people come over and visit and show me their videos from SIV, and I'm like, my gosh, you guys are nuts. You got crazy.
That's funny.
How'd you not wing, you know?
Tony Marzano wants to know, have you done a SIV course? And if so, what do you think? What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I've done several. I think they're good. You collapse your wing, frontal collapse, asymmetric, full frontal, big ears, accelerated, beeline stall, spins, get to do full stall. I think it's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. All for it.
Were you able to throw a reserve on your SIV?
Yeah, that's how I threw, for sure. First one.
Awesome. Have you ever thrown a reserve under a scarier situations?
I just celebrated my 10-year milestone, and I was in Turkey doing acro and training to learn all about acro. And then my last flight, I decided to use a glider and try acro with it and really misbehave and see how automatic it was. Then I got myself riser twisted, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 turns, and I was out of control. And then I did a toss and had a reserve out for sure. Landed in the ocean. And that was right after I hit my 10-year. Didn't have to throw one, flew in 30 countries, didn't break any bones, kind of celebration. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then I think reserves are great. I know some guys who fly hardcore, they have thrown a couple times. And I threw, you got to understand when I threw, I was over the water in Turkey, trying to get my money's worth out of this trip to the water, you know? And I kept saying, oh, I'm going to throw my reserve. I want to throw my reserve. And I got what I wanted, you know? I got what I asked for.
So you're trying to do acro with an A-wing. What's the difference between doing acro with an A-wing and a wing that's designed for acro?
Too much for this show. That's how much. It's so wrong to use an A glider for acro. Just to be clear, acro wings are designed to want to stall, want to twist and spin. And the A glider wants to restart going forwards really quick. So to summarize it, the aspect ratios are too low on the A glider and they twist too quick. So you do acro on a B glider or an acro glider, it's got a wider wingspan and they don't twist on their own, not as much. So you don't do acro on the A glider. I'm gonna edit this video up and post it and you'll watch me throw. It's gonna be a good one. Filmed it real nice.
Absolutely. So
on the way down, you know, like sink rate was nice. Impacted the water. I fly with a good box and everything was good.
Well,
It's
we're
real
glad
nice.
that you're safe and glad it was something that you caught on video. Can't wait to watch that. Now we are coming up on that hour mark. I know that you said that you just got an hour with us, so we got about 8 more minutes. Any other
Okay.
questions out there, guys, as far as something you want to ask Matt?
Yeah, what type of reserve do you use?
I'm a fan of the Beamer 3. That turns out that's the kind I actually use when I throw. And then I have other ones, squares, that I really like. So I'll fly with 150 Ultra Cross in my side pocket, which is a square. It's got a really good sink rate. Or the 100 to 130 Beamer tucked in the side. So either one of those, and I need 2 reserves for acro. So 1 square, 1 steerable, sounds perfect.
I
Yep.
got a Beamer 130. I think that they're amazing. So
They have the
let me-
best sink rate in the 3 meters per second. So if someone's geeked up on numbers and data points, your regular stuff is going to be in the 5 meters and these are in the 3s. So there's no question about how nice that feels when you land on 3 meters, you know?
and there's a little bit of flare authority on the Beamers too, because they are steerable.
I know. Yeah. Toggle.
Absolutely. The regular ones would come down like the round or square comes down at like 5.5 meters a second, which is almost like jumping off a house.
Yeah. It's like jumping off the shed
Yeah.
or running full speed into a wall.
Yeah,
It's
that
like-
sounds horrible.
For sure. So yeah, if you get the cheap one, you're gonna sink in the 5s. And if you get the good one, you're gonna be in the 3s.
Which is like, landing in a pool nice and soft and gentle.
You can laugh about it.
I know, right? Walk away from it. So what do you think about reserves in general for people that just take off, they fly straight, they don't do any, weird acro and they come in for a landing? they can just get the regular, round or square. They don't have to worry too much. It's when you do serious acro and stuff, you need to have at least a couple reserves, and like you said, a steerable. So what do you think about the guys that just go up and go straight and land? What kind of
They
reserve do you
still
think they need?
they need at least 140 kilo to have a soft landing, like a good reserve. And then a round is a bit outdated and huge and heavy and slow to completely get stable because they tend to swing. Squares open fast, they pack smaller. That's what you're gonna find in 2022 is squares. And then steerables are still popular. My higher end, students will buy a steerable because of the sink rate. And that's respect. I mean, you should. You don't even need to steer it. The sink rate's just that much better. It's worth it. 200 more bucks. So something like that's a big deal. But yeah, if you do numbers and statistics, most people get a square 140. Most students, they don't get rounds and they don't get steerable. And if you do acro, you need 2 reserves minimum. And you already know why. Because you throw one, it might get tangled.
Yeah, I think we've seen lots of videos where someone's doing some acro, they throw a reserve, it gets caught in their line, and they try to shake it out, it doesn't shake out, and they throw that second one right before they hit and it opens up and they land safely. So yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, there's that video right now. Did you guys notice? His name's
Yeah.
Kevin Phillips in Oregania. So that's the acro mecca. And then, yeah, that dude was pounding in, right? He was on the way.
Yeah, he got so lucky. Matter of fact, I think Tucker Gott did a reacting and crash videos and talked about that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure he would. That's a hot subject.
Can we do the thumbnail?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and take him off a spotlight and go
Okay.
back over here to gallery real quick. Now
Gotta
that we
do
do
thumbnail.
gallery, now we can do this thumbnail.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait for it. There we go.
Woo! All
Hey,
right.
Matt,
Perfect.
JP Tulo wanted to know if you ever see yourself flying an electric paramotor.
Yeah.
I've done it. Yeah, I mean, I bought one 6 years ago when they said they were awesome, and it wasn't that awesome. And then now I've flown a bunch of different kinds. I'm down with it. Look, I have batteries in my van, solar on the roof. I want my paramotor like that. I don't want to work on it,
Right.
but I do need to fly a lot. And right now, we're burning a lot of gas every day. So those batteries and all that offers a little bit shorter of a flight time. But yeah, I hope that we all can fly electric and stay up all day on one quick charge,
Using the
Hope we get-
sun as our power source.
Yeah, I've got it mapped out, right? Your wing's gonna, be a solar panel. You got the cables coming down to recharge your battery.
Nice.
All that
yeah.
It's around the corner. I mean, I see it happening within the next 10 years or so.
Yeah, for sure. So to me, I like gas motors right now. That's my choice to paramotor with.
Yeah, I think my next one's going to be one of those SP-140s. I was able to fly one of those things, and I really like those a lot.
Sick. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the better ones, Looks like that one's getting some real mileage.
Yeah. I know that you said that you only have an hour. We got like 2 minutes left, but we do have another question. So, Will, did you want to ask?
I thought we were going from like 8 to 9, so I was going to fly until right now and then do it. I would have been fired up. But all good.
You're able to go out. You're able to go out there and fly right now, right? I mean, you can still fly.
Yeah. I might also have night vision goggles too.
Yeah.
All right.
Austin
That's
from Lift Paramotor wants to know, what's your favorite PPG thermaling wing?
Well, I mean, let's be specific. PPG wings are what they are. They're not paragliding wings. So my favorite PPG thermal wing was Wasabi. Period.
Was
Yeah.
what? What'd you say it was?
Wasabi. Wasabi.
What'd you think about the Gen Vantage 3? Because that's a motor mountain wing.
It is. Yeah, yeah. It just doesn't have that forward speed that I like to transition between the thermals.
So you think that the Wasabi is better than the Gen Vantage?
It has, yeah, it can penetrate more and have a very, very great sync rate, better than a lot of motor wings. Better than Viper 5, according to Alex Mateos, who designs Viper 5. So the Wasabi has a really impressive sync rate. I can foot drag at 4,600 and like 50 RPM. So that's very low. That's a good RPM to sustain flight. So Wasabi is good. You can climb out. And the wingspan is big. Turns nice.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Gen Vantage for my midday thermaling and stuff, but I'm gonna have to get a Wasabi, it looks like, and try that next.
Right. Well, the Vantage is going to be more mild. You got lower aspect ratio. You got the A certification with the trimmer out on that profile too. So you're talking extra safe on the Vantage 3 and a bit easier, a bit easier to inflate.
It's extremely lifty. It's a very
At a slow speed, that wing.
very nice. Yeah, it's just so, it can be really slow. It pops up in almost nil wind. Thermaling during the day is amazing.
Yeah, it's well dampened. So the Wasabi is going to feel more air. It's going to move more. You're going to feel more of what's out there because it's a higher end wing, higher performing.
I'm going to have to definitely check that out. Was there any other questions in the super chat or on the panel before we let Matt go?
I've got one last question.
Okay.
Matt, man, you strike me as the kind of person who has a bucket list, but you also strike me as the kind of person that's probably double dipping at this point. Is there anything left on your bucket list, something you want to do that's kind of
Antarctica's on the list, and then I'll have 7 continents have flown in if I hit Antarctica. So that's something to do.
That'd be
Have you
awesome.
been to Iceland yet?
No, I've not been to Iceland.
You
No,
better get there then, because there's a lot of them flying there now.
for sure.
I want to see you out there, Matt. You say,
Yeah.
I've been to Iceland.
No,
You
that
can
tour.
put that on your bucket list.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's my paramotor paradise, if you've ever seen any.
Yeah, they're all the famous people. Well, you're famous too, but Jack Burton.
Yeah, Jackie B.
Just to throw out some names, I've been flying over there, and
Sure. And Q and Leah. Yeah. So good. Yeah, we were with Q. Q did his slalom race this summer with us. That was cool.
Did a what?
We raced in slalom together with Johnson Q. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Mhm.
Very cool. Very cool. So your next trip is to where then? What country?
Yeah, it'll be France. It'll be in France.
Nice. Okay. We'll be looking for you on Facebook.
For sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yes. And please, anytime, come back. Hang with us.
Yeah, this is cool.
I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I was all for it when you asked. I was like, for sure. That's easy.
Well, I told Robert, because a lot of times that's how I met you through paragliding talk, right? So I told Robert you were going to be on the show here. He's like, that's cool, Mom. So he's flying tonight. So yeah, go figure, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
yeah. Anyways,
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for hanging out with us tonight. And
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you could have been out flying, but you chose to
It's
to
fun
chat with
enough.
us. So wow, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I appreciate you guys. So tell me what's new for you guys. What's going on? What are we up to? It's cracking.
there you go. See, now he's switching it.
Well,
There you
Yeah.
go.
The interviewer becomes the, what is it, interview?
Well, all right. I mean,
Interviewer.
That's
if I have
cool.
to hit some key points, we're training like we've never trained before,
mhm.
practicing all the things, staying current, and writing handbooks and doing all kinds of stuff to help and give back. And it's just I'm out of touch with the talk show world. I don't know what people are up to, and I don't know what's trendy, and I don't watch, you know.
Well, I understand on Mondays we've been doing this. This is our third year of doing this. We also got another. What's that?
I said congrats, man. 3 years.
Thank you, thank you. It's been very fun. It's been
Yeah.
really fun. And
3
then
years been hanging with you guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
we just looked at our metrics and we get about 5,000 plus downloads a month every 30 days or so.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, not bad. You know, it's a niche type of podcast, so it's not like everyone wants to listen to us, but you know, we're out there pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So-
word's out. I mean, when I started, people didn't know what it was, and I could show them the video.
Mhm.
But now people have an idea, and they might know of a friend with one. So
See, we're trying to catch up to paragliding talk.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to Robert.
which is going to be
Getting there.
really
Getting there.
difficult. We got to
That
spin off of
is fierce between the
Yeah.
mother and son now.
this show, and they had another show that comes on Tuesday tomorrow. It's Tuesday night hangouts, and they just talk about paramotors and whatever they want to talk about. And then on Wednesday they got an all girl podcast on here with Paramotor Girl,
Yay.
and they even had an astronaut on.
so you guys are just podcasted out all day, every day.
Pretty much. And then on Thursday something else is going on. What's going on Thursday, Linda?
Oh, yeah. Funny you should ask. Paraglidingtalk.com.
Paragliding
Host Robert Michaels, my number one son. Well, I have a number two
Yeah.
son here. but my number one son, yes. Robert, yes. We
I don't know if I'd
appreciate-
want to be called number two, but I guess my son's
I
a number
stuck on
two.
I love both my sons, that's for darn sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, come and hang with us on Thursday. You never know who's gonna show up on the Zoom. So
Sounds cool.
fun. That's how I
Awesome.
met Matt, the Robert show. So I was like, I got this dude's cool. I got to get him on my show. And here he is.
Yeah,
There you go.
out here.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank
go out
Well,
there
do it
and
again. I mean, think of something you want. If we can help out your show, that sounds great. You know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
well, go ahead and get out there and fly. Thank you so much for your hours
I
time.
got 30 minutes.
Definitely
All right.
appreciate you. Go have fun, fly. Thank you so much for being on the show, and fly safe, Matt. Good to see you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Thank you,
All right.
Matt.
Matt.
Safe.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was really cool. I'm so glad that Matt showed
That
up,
was
and,
so
and
fun.
I mean, that was really awesome to see him out there. He was training a student. We watched another person take off, or was that the student that took off? I couldn't really tell.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
it was a student.
So it was really nice to see him out there and listening to his words of wisdom. I mean, 10 years in the sport, he's been, he's done so much. They made that Paramotoring the Americas, which I got the link down below. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that. It goes over to Glenn Tupper's channel. He put it on there for us to watch. And, all those other links are from all the different things that he has done. He's just done so much. and he's really a good guy. I really like him. He's a cool cat.
Yeah, he's so chilled. It was really fun. I'm so glad we got, came on the show and everything. This is really cool.
Can I say that he's groovy too? I guess I can
Yeah,
say
he is groovy.
he is groovy.
Not only that, he's the real deal. You can tell he knows his stuff. He knows what he's talking about, and he's got
Yeah.
strong opinions on things. And yeah, man, it was just it was great to have him on the show.
Yep,
Absolutely.
definitely. Then we'll have Sean Lee in the house next week.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people that you are hooking up for us to talk to on the show here. And just so you guys know, you can go to clearproptv.com and you'll see the show that is going to be happening next and the show that did happen. So we have those two shows are always going to be there. So if you forget, that we got a show and you don't know where it is, just go to clearproptv.com and there it is. If you just want to listen to us, we got a lot of people that are truck drivers that love to listen to our show that ask that we could go a little bit longer than 1 hour. So we've done it, 4 or 5 hours? We've had 4 or 5 hour shows, and these truckers love it. I know that it's difficult when you're watching it live. I understand, but we definitely appreciate you guys jumping on here and hanging out with us on Monday nights. We still got 35 people, 27 likes. You guys can hit those thumbs up. That so helps us a lot.
Thank you so much, chatters.
Definitely appreciate you guys. If you watch us live, thank you very much. If you listen to this after the fact in your car when you're driving to work, hey, I'm glad that we are able to resonate off of all your Bose speakers in your cars right now. You got Bose speakers, right? They're like, no, it's Panasonic. But yeah, guys, you guys are awesome. So everybody in the panel, anything that you guys want to add?
Just
What I will say, go ahead, Will.
I was just gonna say, yeah, hang out with us tomorrow at Tuesday night hangout, 8 p.m.
Definitely. And then Wednesday
And-
we got the Paramotor Girl. We got Flying Flamingo Jade at paramotorgirl.com. It's an all-girl podcast. Really good to listen to them. And Thursday there's something with some guy someplace. What is that about, Linda?
Oh, yeah. Paraglidingtalk.com with my son, Robert Michael. He's the host with the most on Thursday night.
He's a cool
And
cat too.
don't forget, Sean is on there. Sean will have, it's a spinny winnie king. So get on there. You can get in the chat and you can win some prizes. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I was going to tell you, remember we had Rob Condella? He was a guest a while back.
Right.
And he's in Iceland right now.
Oh,
And I chatted with him the other day. And so I'm going to try and get him back on the show in the next few months so he can talk about all his flying adventures this summer.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So we got the rest of this month. We got what, all of month next month, September, and then you got October that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there would like to be on the show, the next available time will be sometime in October. So get up with Linda Anderson. Just go to ParamountUSA.com or over to her Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then just say that you want to be on the show. We'll hook you up.
Yeah. Yep. Very easy peasy.
Even if you're a new person, even if you're brand new, only have 10 hours under your belt, we want to hear from you. So, I mean, if you're interested to tell your story, there's always a backstory. Why did you get into paramotoring? Now you're in paramotoring, then what are your plans for the future?
Yeah.
So, it doesn't make any difference if you're brand new. Matter of fact, we had someone on here that was going to be a pilot before they even went to school on here. So we've had pre-pilots.
Yeah.
Pre-pilots.
We had pre-pilots with their pre-life.
They're so cute at that age.
That's what's fun about getting, we get our newbies on here, like I said, or we get the ones that are veterans that have been on, been flying forever.
Yeah.
So we get a little bit of everything. And like some of the new people that come on, sometimes they're kind of, they're so worried, like camera shy, like, oh, I don't know, but once they get on the show, oh yeah, see Josh? And we got
just
Josh, yes,
fun.
we got Josh set up. He's gonna be our guest next month.
It's just fun to hang out. I mean, it's not like we can see, everybody out there, I mean, if this show gets out there and it's seen, 500 times, we don't know. We don't see 500 people out there looking at us. We just see us here. And that makes it a lot more easy to be on a show like this. Let me look and see who we have in the super chat and say hello to everybody really quick.
Yeah, let's say hello.
Tony Marzano, we got Jay Richards. Jay said, Matt is a really nice guy. I met him a couple weeks ago on the beach. Awesome. Let's see, Angela Preslick is still in here. We got James. James said, never met Matt, but that's exactly how I thought that was going to go. Honest and holds nothing back. Absolutely. John Wayne is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Flying Flamingo Jade is here too. And don't forget that she has a girls paramotor podcast on Wednesday. So make sure you go to paramotorgirl.com. And if you have not yet, make sure you subscribe to that channel and hit that bell notification. Bill H, buddy, you are always here, aren't you, my friend? That is so awesome.
Hey, hi, Bill H.
We need to go fly again. It's been way too long. Aaron I, the PPG guy, he goes, let's let Matt fly. I'm like, I know. I'm glad that he's able to go fly. He's probably flying right now going,
yeah,
man, I could have had an extra hour of flying. No, but he's been flying for what, 10 years? After 10 years, I'm sure that he's like, I don't have to go fly every single night, right? Maybe. Kelby Cox said, sup, Dewey Milstead. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's doing, says Dewey Milstead. We're doing awesome. Lift Paramotor said.
Talking like Joey.
I know,
How
right?
you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Lift Paramotor said, SP140s are great, but good luck getting them. Really? Is it hard to get them now? Last I saw, it was you could just order them and they'd come to your house. So I didn't even think about that. I need
The
one.
electric paramotors?
The SP140 from Open PPG.
Yeah.
I really want one. Though that was so awesome, and I think that'll be my next thing. I'll have to do. Fly Swamper is in here. Jeremy, Hot Butter Productions, Scott Starbeck, Scott again. Boy, Scott, you're chatting here a lot. Good to see you.
Hey.
James, Bill H, Shannon Brooks, Aaron I, Jeremy, Angela, Sharky in the Sky. What's up, Sharky in the Sky?
So cool.
Don C.
I love my chatters.
What's
Don
up,
C is from up here, me.
JP Tulo. JP Tulo, you need to be in the panel, dude.
Yeah, you need to come back, JP. I'm so sad. I missed you.
I know, right?
See, I'm saying it live. I'm getting emotional. JP, please come back.
Greg Laney is in the chat, enjoying the show. Thank you. Stephen Goodpaster's in here. What's up, Steve?
All right.
Stephen English is in here.
We got a full house tonight.
You know what? And Travis DuPont. Am I saying it? Is it right? Is DuPont?
It is DuPont.
Okay, then yay. I did something right tonight. I usually call him Travis D because I'm like, I don't know if I want to say it wrong. Jen C's in the house. What's up, Jen C? Flying with Jade. Copay J. Mike Thompson, PPG. Para Ninja. What's up, Para Ninja? He did ask if he ever thrown his reserve in a situation that we can all learn from. Any war stories? I didn't see that question, but I did ask the question. Hot Butter Productions again. Will Fly. Bill H. JCB Tulo. Jen C. Fly Swamper. I guess if you talk a lot, you get your name said on the air a lot. So thank you. Shannon Brooks, Bill H, Travis DuPont, Point, DuPont. Crap, maybe I said it wrong again. Aaron I'm going to blame the glasses, I think, and I'm an old grandpa. Kenneth Kedwill is in the chat. Good to see you. And that's as far as it goes back right now. So I really, really enjoy these shows. And thank you again so much for joining us tonight. Will Fly from Will Fly PPG. Tell us a little bit about that video that you posted with just the tip.
Yeah, it's just a collection of random tips that I've come across, with my flying, things that helped me out, and just sharing it with you guys. That along with some corny humor as usual. So I apologize for that in advance, but you can check it out at willflyppg.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we also have Jim from Canada that has maple syrup smelling money. Tell us a little bit about your printing and what you're doing for us as far as like getting us a bunch of stickers and cool stuff like that and decals.
Yeah, sure. We can get you stickers or decals if you want, and or decals, and we can do them all. You name it, we print it. You can go to DIYprinting.ca and you can design it yourself and ship it out to yourself. It's all automated. If you need something completely customized, then connect with us and we'll get you whatever you need.
That's over at Care
PP.
Printing and Publishing, and your .com is carepp.com, right?
You betcha.
Man, it's almost like I know these things.
And I got rid of that mail munch thing, so you should be able to access it on your cell phone.
Okay, good deal, good deal. And what if we want to see your crazy paramotoring shenanigans and see how you burned a hole in your paramotor?
Well, that would be careppg.com.
Awesome. And once again, thank you so much for being on the panel. We definitely love hanging out with you on Monday nights.
Thank you.
We also got Joshua Marsh. Man, you've been here a couple of times. Glad to see you. So for all the people that don't know about you, why are you on the panel here? Who are you? Have you been flying?
Our new panelist.
Have you been
added to our
flying? What do you fly? All that fun stuff. Tell everybody real quick.
Fly top 80 that I got from down the Aviator. Firm believer in what Matt was saying about the ITV Baja wings. Still a newbie, but I'm learning, and I just thought I'd volunteer my time here.
Right on.
Good deal. And we're glad that you're here. Now, do you have a YouTube? Do you video anything?
Yeah, Joshua Marsh PPG.
Joshua Marsh PPG, and that's your YouTube?
YouTube.
TikTok?
I do, but I don't know what it's called.
Instagram, Facebook, other ones that I don't know about?
Yeah, I'm throw them out one day and get them all in here.
Very cool. Well, one of these days you're going to be on the as a guest, right?
Yep.
Yeah, on the 25th of September. 26th
September. 26th September. All 26th, right.
Yeah, I got him right on, fitted him in right on the bottom here because we got a full house in September. Well, so and then Jonathan Carr is on the 19th, and then the end of this month we have Victor Dramba, who is going to be our guest. So that's going to be a fun show.
Jonathan Carr, he's a cool cat, and I'll have to say that he's quite groovy also.
Yes, we like the groovies on here.
Lots of groovies. Well, once again, my name is Sean Simons, PPG Grandpa. You can always find me at iflyparamotors.com or ppggrandpa.com. Other than that, I teach. I don't get the opportunity of looking on Facebook and going through YouTube as much as I did before. So if I am subscribed to you, I may not have seen your stuff, but you do know my phone number, right? Everybody knows my phone number, 501-747-3558. It's out there. If you put up a new video on YouTube, text me a link. That way I'll actually watch your video. You can do that. I don't mind. If it's paramotor related, yeah, I'll watch it.
Cool. There you go.
Text
I have
me
I
Text
have
me
to do
your,
a shout out.
text me your coolest paramotor videos.
I
All right,
have,
what's your shout out?
I have to do a shout out to my two favorite pilots, of course. Eric Lear and Jade Lear with Northern Lights paramotors. So I just wanted to say, because, you know, I did my tandem with them and I still get excited about it when I talk about it. So thank you again, Eric and Jade.
I miss them on Mondays and chatting with them. They're really cool cats.
Right. That's
They're
right.
groovy people, and anybody that has
Hang out with, yes.
anybody has a PPG tattoo is all right in my book.
Tattoo. I'd probably cry if I got a tattoo. I don't think I could deal with that.
It's not that painful.
I need another one.
I see a couple of people that said some stuff here. Kenneth Kidwell, Jay Richards, Will Fly, Sam Cassidy, Ogie03.
Yeah, he just landed.
Yeah, nice. Glad that you landed and glad that you came here. Just rewind it. That way you can listen to this whole thing. Sam Cassidy, Tony Marzano, Shannon Books, Kenneth Kidwell, and John Wayne. Good deal. Good to see you guys. Glad that I was able to shout you out again. But anyway, I had a great time. I really did. You guys are awesome. You guys are my Monday night family, and I definitely appreciate y'all. Any words of wisdom or anything else anybody wants to say before we say goodbye to everybody?
Just be kind. Take care of each
Safe.
other. Safety first.
Yeah,
You're out there flying. Be respectful of
right.
the flyers.
The
no matter
number
where
one,
you're at.
number one rule in paramotoring: don't be a dick.
Yep.
All right. With that, I'm
Okay.
gonna sign off. It's definitely past
Sign
my
off.
grandpa's bedtime. You know, this right here takes a long time to make this look pretty. Takes a long time
Lord.
and lots of sleep. So we got to get some sleep. But love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. What's that, Linda?
I said you can be glowing when you get up in the morning.
I glow
Tell your wife, you
and I
look
don't
at me, I'm
sweat.
glowing.
I glisten. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Oh, I need to stretch my legs. Ugh. I'll see you guys tomorrow at what is that? Will Fly?
Tomorrow, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And you can go to PPG Shane. Did I say it right? ppgshane.com if you'd like to join us. And I wanted to clear something up. I had a little friend wall, and in the beginning of my video, I tried to get as many pictures as I could. John Wayne, you are my friend, dude.
The
I
friend wall.
I missed him, darn it. So, yeah, you're my
Friend
friend.
wall. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Josh, for hanging with us too. And
Yeah.
like I said, you're part of our family now. So every Monday, just jump right in. Okay?
Sure will.
Well,
You're hired.
you're hired. That's it.
So
Yeah,
you're
you're
hired.
Fired. And don't worry, we're not going to fire you either.
Good thing.
We had one person on our audio. We stream audio live, but we don't keep that recording. And F1 Grid joined us and was listening to us tonight. So a shout out to F1 Grid that was listening to our audio through Podbean.
Very cool.
And once I kill that live stream, you can't re-listen to it. It's like radio.
Yeah, gotta acknowledge them too.
Absolutely. Anything else before we head on out?
That's it.
All right. Well, it's almost 8:30, so an hour and a half podcast. I think we did pretty good tonight. I mean, we're not still thinking about doing this for another 5 hours tonight, so I guess it's a good thing.
There you go.
Absolutely. All right. Anybody want to say anything else before we head on out?
Yep. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, viewers. Much love. We'll see y'all next Monday. Come
Yep.
join us. It's gonna be a
Great
good
show. Enjoyed
show.
hanging out with y'all.
Yep.
Stay
And
safe.
thank you again, Matt Minyard, for being on the show. We definitely appreciate you. Y'all have a wonderful evening and fly safe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Night.
Night, y'all. Peace out, and thanks again.